7,000. Hello, my name is Jason Mowad. Today's date is Friday, July 29th, 2022. The time is 1500 hours. There. Said everything I was supposed to say. But I have something more important to say. Announce that my third channel is now up. I only have one video on it, American Bowie knife fighting, and I'm still in this fucking gray area with my Road Combatives channel. I mean, it's still up, I'm still getting subscribers, but I still haven't been able to get a video on there yet, or I'm doing something, I don't know. But that channel's there as well as this channel, which is just me for myself, for my venting, my therapy, if you will. You know, I don't know, my creative side. Not so much my martial side. Alright. In other news pertaining to the kid, is I did a very dumb thing yesterday at the gym, an exercise that I shouldn't have done, not having a belt, but I went ahead and did it anyway because when I was 18, 19, I would do the same thing, exercise, and I didn't need a belt. So here I am at 50, still doing the thing, you know, and I did it, but I woke up with my back locked tight and shit, sore, and now it's feeling loose, and I got to get to the gym and get some kind of a workout in, something, you know, maybe only treadmill and stretching, and maybe my neck bridges, or maybe just some light weights, no treadmill, one or the other, but I've got to go and do something. Jesus, it's the second day in a row of coming back. I can't miss the second day. You know, you can't miss the second day. No way. Fuck, man. Even just in making the investment mentally and physically to execute yourself to go from wherever you are into your vehicle, drive to the gym, get out of the vehicle, walk up, check in, locker room, go to the floor, work out. It's just one little hurdle. Pain in the ass, you know. But, my friends, like all things in life, big secret, it's only a big deal if you make it a big deal. And I found that to be true with almost everything and anything in life. I first heard that term. I was 18 or 19, and I got this job in advertising, selling advertising space. And there were all these older guys who got the job too, and I was like the youngest one in there. And we had to go through this training program first. And we were doing it, and they had this one of the guys, the bosses or whatever, you know, it was like this real, you know, suit dude, you know, and everything, and real slick and reserved and smart and, you know, eloquent and everything. But he said a gem 30-something years ago. I still remember it. Again, and it is what I said before, it's only a big deal if you make it a big deal. In our heads, we tend to make everything bigger deal than what they really are. Who cares why? We just know we do it. And you know you do it, now you gotta stop doing it. You gotta somehow turn down that knob of drama and fear and uncertainty and stuff, and just fuck it, take it, suck it up, take the hit if you're gonna take a hit. You know, if that's what you're afraid of, if you go somewhere, boom, go take it. So what? It's only a big deal if you make it a big deal. If you dwell on it, and I know because I've done this, I'm a king at this, and it could be used beneficially, but most of the times it could really fuck you up, slow you down. Now, to be honest with you, part of me doesn't want to go at all. Again, to the gym, second day. And not for any of the reasons why my back, because I hurt my back without a belt, and all that's true. But I know I can do other things. I know there's that fuck side of me that lives only to sabotage me, to destroy me, to ruin everything, it seems, that I get going. And whatever that is, no, I'm keeping my fucking foot on its neck today and every day from now on, as much as I need to. Because everything, I'm a huge believer in momentum, you know, in anything, whether it be physical or mental. Also, whether it's positive or negative, the momentum can work. You know, so I liken it to the idea of a whirlpool going around. You start it in a pool, you start walking, going around, create your own power and force from the whirlpool. Now, all of a sudden, if you turn around and try to walk the other way, what's happening? You get knocked over, right? Woo! In the wind, you can't. The water. There's no way you can go against it, resist it. So, to think that you're going to have that kind of success and results on the first day you stand up and turn around and face that water, you know, that you haven't been facing, to get discouraged because you don't do so well that day is sorry, it's sad, it's stupid. You know, you got to expect it. But just the mere fact that you're in it, that you're going to do it, you're putting yourself through something uncomfortable for yourself, making yourself do it. And I'm telling you, I'm a huge believer that kind of momentum builds up mentally with becoming stronger and overcoming fears and things like that. But it all starts inside, you know, and you have to really be honest with yourself, you know, and you got to really drop the showboat and drop the drama, drop all of the bullshit lies that you tell yourself, that we all do, you know, some less than others. And just keep trying to do your best. Doing your best. And who cares if you do your best or not? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're doing. You're living, you're being, you're winning, losing, it doesn't matter. You're inging. You're inging. Is 1,000 times more beneficial and better than inertia. Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, what if, should have, what if. God damn, man. Just people whine too much, you know? And also, another little thing, there's not enough people, I notice, do things for themselves. And I mean little things. You know, people you live with or whatever, or people you work with, you know, like they can get something that's across the room, but they ask you to get it anyway because you're over there. But maybe you're doing something and you're fucking concentrating on that and you don't want to be a little mule and go and ferry this for them because they're just being a lazy fuck. No. No. You know, just do what you can on your own as much as you can before, you know, asking for help or any bullshit like that, or confiding in people. That's another mistake, I believe, really, when you start making making things, you tend to make things more real than they are. You know, you I don't know, hallucinate situations. The mind can hallucinate and make things appear bigger or things appear smaller than what they are. But getting back to what I was saying about the lifting though, and the exercising, and just the commitment to physical fitness, you know, better physical fitness. Don't compare yourself. Doesn't matter. What matters is just this, in the 24-hour day. I'm still coming to terms with this, learning it, forgetting it, learning it, forgetting it, remembering more of it, forgetting a little bit, but slowly getting it more, you know. 24-hour day. That's it. Get through this day as best you can with as much integrity as you can, personal integrity and self-discipline. View yourself from the outside like as the world views you in a way. And don't bleed on other people, you know. You don't have to, you know, just, you know, you know why there's few good people, not as many good people as bad? Because it's easy to be bad. It takes work, it takes strength, it takes effort to be good, you know, to be righteous, to be, to be able to restrict yourself from doing things you know that are not in your best interest. Maybe they feel good at the moment, but you know they're going to be bad for you, but you do, like those kind of things. You know, and you gotta pay attention to all of it all the time. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have days in between. But I tell you, there's a big difference in if you're having a mediocre day, kind of, and then you give into it and you don't go to the gym, or you don't train, or you don't do something that you were going to, and it doesn't hurt you either way on the surface, but mentally you'll be beating yourself up for it later. Because ultimately, I don't care what anyone says, or whether they, a lot of whoever does is mostly bullshitting, like, oh, I don't care what other people think and this and that. No, stop lying, you do. And you care about yourself too, and you should care about yourself first and foremost. That's not selfish. How can you take care of somebody else when you can't take care of yourself? You know, how can you help somebody out when you can't help yourself out? You know, that type of thing. Everyone should get off the monkey see, monkey do bullshit. You know, and whatever bad or whatever. But circling back to sort of end this one a little bit, is about, again, it's only a big deal if you make it a big deal, and that could be anything like asking a girl out, you know, or asking a woman to marry you, or going to a new job, or going to a new karate school, or going to a tournament for the first time, or just getting into the black belt ranks for the first time. And you see what I'm saying? Like, always new areas where you're going to encounter some kind of uncertain, non-familiar ground, and you must never walk away from that. You must never fear from that, shy away, because each time you do, you get a little weaker, a little more afraid, a little more easier to break in the future. But you keep going through it head on. No matter if you lose or not win, you just keep going. Boom, boom. After a while, nothing can harm you. You know, failure just falls off of you. Who cares? You know, you're an unstoppable machine. You're gonna go anyway. Keep going. Keep doing. You know, like this whole thing with my Rogue Combative channel, how I'm having trouble getting access to putting up new videos for it, and it's been 4 months now. And that's a perfect example of me making it a hell of a lot worse than it was. And I still am to a degree. But I really fucking like at one point, like really was gonna like stop, you know, completely doing all videos and everything. I was so frustrated because I couldn't figure it out. Then I got to my senses and I'm getting myself back into it, to the groove, and getting into doing just the try to do the daily vlogs. You know, I don't know how some of these guys, I give them credit, but they put up 3-4 videos a fucking day. That's off to you, man, but I do what I can. And that's going to end it for this little Friday afternoon sermon. What does the kid have in store? Well, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to stop it. May start the upload process. It's going to take a while. I'm going to go to the gym, which I don't want to kind of, a big part of me, but another part of me kind of wants to, and that's the part I got to squash. And I really believe it's just the part of me that fell out of practice with time to go to the gym. Okay, get the keys, get changed, whatever, get in the car, go, do it. You know, and not get like, oh, get changed. I don't want to go drive all, you know, that bullshit. You know, because once you're there, whether you have a good workout or a bad workout, doesn't matter. You've won a small battle for yourself, I believe. So you not only get the battle physically, you win one mentally too. Or you can lose. You can lose it physically and get more out of shape, fat, lazy, and weak. Or you can get stronger, harder, more disciplined, you know. Again, it comes down to also making yourself do the things you don't want to do. It's a simple litmus test. So I don't want to do that. That's because I better do it. I know it because I'm making 1,000 excuses why not to. For whatever reason, I just don't want to address it. You know, call yourself on your own bullshit. Clean yourself out before you start pointing the fingers at other people. People do that shit all the time, and they got so many things themselves. So it's work on yourself, you know. Work on yourself, better yourself, stop the bullshit, stop pointing the finger at the other person and saying this and that, whatever. Realize you're in the now. You're not going to reject reality and complain, because that's what complaining is. It's rejecting the reality. You just deal with it. You don't have to like it. No one said you have to like it. You just have to do it. Do a smile on your face, do a frown on your face, but just fucking do it. We feel so much fear of failure. They fear embarrassment. Well, isn't it? Aren't you already failing and embarrassed by not trying and being on the sidelines anyway? Aren't you already there? So don't you have nothing to lose and only everything to gain by stepping out into the unfamiliar and testing yourself. So that, I felt the raindrop. That's probably a little signal there from God. Let me wrap it up. Mr. Jason, I didn't say anything about my American Bowie knife fighting channel other than that I started it. Some of the ideas I have for it, well, you'll see them coming up. And hopefully I can also get some things back onto the Rogue Combative channel, and I could be a happy little family within myself again, me and my 3 channels. You know, but it's Friday. Go out and fuck the fucking fuckers first before they fucking fuck you.